Medicare just changed something that is causing some major issues for millions of beneficiaries, and unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of options. So I want to explain to you exactly what they just changed, why would they change such a thing, what are your options right now, who are the millions of beneficiaries that are being impacted, and one way you can actually get around this. Now, I also do have this article right here, which I'm going to pop up on the screen in just a second so you can see and read for yourself exactly what they're talking about. I'll pull out the key details within this that you need to know and what other options you may still have right now. Now, here's the deal. There's about 70 million people that are currently enrolled in Medicare. Medicare is vitally important. There's no other way to say it, right? People that are 65 and over enrolled in Medicare, or those individuals under the age of 65 who are on SSDI, disability benefits with a disability, that are on Medicare as well. Vitally important coverages. And, well, I think all of us can probably agree, somebody who may be 65 plus, or maybe somebody with a disability, may not have the options and the flexibility and the ability to get out and go to a physical doctor's office, right? And visit your doctor physically, like in the office. It's a lot easier for a lot of people to maybe visit that doctor virtually through telehealth, right? Yeah, well, that's one of the situations here and why we're having this major issue. Now, before I get into the details further, I just want to throw this out there super fast. If you're currently on Medicare, or if you need to enroll in Medicare, or if you're turning 65 this year at all, please contact Chapter There. They've already helped thousands and thousands and thousands of you. In fact, just in the last 1 year alone, over 10,000 of you in this community have contacted Chapter Right There to get free help to find the right Medicare plan and coverages for you and your personal needs. The average person is saving over $1,000 of average savings. Collectively, those of you in this community have saved over $2 million just by calling that number right there. Absolutely amazing. I've shown you this before. I have stacks and stacks of papers, comments that I pulled out of the comment section. These are just in the last couple months here. I have about a dozen pages right here of comments. Absolutely amazing. Again, if you're on Medicare, if you need to enroll in Medicare, even right now, if you hate your Medicare plan, if you feel like you're not properly covered, if you can't see your doctor, if you feel like your prescriptions are too much, if you feel like your plan doesn't cover you properly, please call them. You probably have options. You probably have some flexibility. I think you're going to be surprised. Call them, see what they can do. It's 100% for free. You'll connect with a real human, not a robot, not an AI bot. You'll connect with a real human. Ask them all the questions you want. They'll spend whatever time you need on the phone, taking that time, addressing your needs, your concerns, looking through the 20+ thousand plans, and they're going to help you out in a massive way. By the way, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below on any video. Use the word chapter within your comment. Let me know how it goes. I'll grab your comment and I'll add it to my very long list here, and I'll continue to feature these in upcoming videos. All right, anyway, make sure to call Chapter There. Absolutely amazing stuff. They've helped out tons of you in this community, which is very, very, very exciting. All right, anyway, let's pop this article up right here right now. Feel free to read through the details here. Let's discuss what's going on. So as of January 31st, now that's a while ago now. We are beyond January 31st as of right now as I film this video. But as of January 31st of this year, they no longer allow telehealth services for general Medicare beneficiaries. Now, we're talking about original Medicare here, okay? Now, if you are somebody enrolled in Medicare Advantage, this likely does not apply to you because Medicare Advantage plans offer different services. We're talking about original Medicare, which is about half of the beneficiaries that are out there on Medicare. There's about 70 million people on Medicare. Roughly 33 to 34 million of them are on original Medicare, and about 33 to 34 million, roughly, give or take a little bit, are again on Medicare Advantage. So we're talking about original Medicare, which is, very important. But either way, they have eliminated the option to use telehealth services with the exception of those individuals that are needing to be seen for behavioral healthcare services or mental healthcare services. Those are the only exceptions to the rule, or in some instances, those individuals that are located in a very rural area. But again, that's kind of a gray area. But my point being is that, well, a lot of people that are on Medicare need to physically go to a doctor's office. Well, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, How many people are on Medicare? Again, 65 plus, or people with disabilities that are on Medicare that may not have the ability to just jump in their car, drive across town, and just walk right into a doctor's office and see their doctor. It's not always that feasible. It's not always that easy. For example, me, right? You might look at me and be like, oh, you're fine. You can just jump into a car and drive to a doctor's office. You would think so, until you understand that I'm blind and I don't drive. I haven't driven a vehicle in like well over 20 years, right? I had my license for a couple years, from 18 to like 20 or something. I had my license for like 2 years. I have not driven a vehicle in a lot of years, okay? Because I'm blind. I can't drive, right? So my point being is that even somebody like me, trying to just go to a doctor's office, even just 5 or 6 or 7 miles away, is honestly a huge headache. It's not easy. In fact, I just had a virtual visit the other day, okay? My point being is that I utilize these telehealth and these virtual visit options all the time, simply because it's easy. I just whip out my phone and I'm like, hey, doctor, I'm like, got something wrong with me, right? And they're like, okay, good, right? And they figure it out. That's the situation. So me, just like many other people out there with disabilities that don't have the option to just jump in a car and just go out walking on into a doctor's office like a lot of people can do, people on Medicare, it is not really that great of an option to do that. And again, I think I'm speaking for a lot of people right now. A lot of people out there with disabilities can't just do this. Not only that, people, seniors, 65 plus, again, for a variety of reasons, may not have the ability to just jump in a car. So them eliminating these telehealth services is honestly like a rookie move. Why would they do that, right? It makes it so much easier for people to access care when they can just jump on a computer or a phone or whatever, make a call, have a telehealth visit with their doctor, and be seen that way. Now here's the deal. And again, I want to make it very clear. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional, but I want to make this clear is that when these services are no longer offered to people, do you think people are going to be like, can't make it to the doctor, I'm just going to forego getting a visit because it's just honestly too much of a headache to jump in a vehicle or to get a ride, to get assistance going there. So people are going to start foregoing medical visits because it's too much of a hassle, whereas before they could have just jumped on the phone to do this. People are going to forego care. Do you think that's going to result in healthier people in the world, in this country, or people that are maybe, avoiding some of their health concerns because they're like, I can't really make it there, I'm just going to not go, right? And therefore, they're going to forego some of these visits, and therefore, they may have some other more serious medical situations that are happening. Does that kind of make sense? And again, I hope that's not the case for anybody. I'm just saying, let's just think through this logically, right? So anyway, just want to point this out for you. They stopped this as of January 31st, again, for the general population, with the exception of those individuals that are on Medicare Advantage. Okay, so those of you enrolled in Medicare Advantage plans, which is really awesome about that, is that this probably doesn't apply to you, simply because Medicare Advantage plans have their own specific parameters as far as what they offer. Because they're Medicare approved plans that are offered through private insurers, right? So they can offer all kinds of different things with Medicare Advantage plans, which is honestly pretty cool. But when it comes to Medicare, original Medicare, they're basically, fall into the whatever parameters that CMS says, right? And that's what this is all about, the telehealth services as well. So anyway, just want you to be very aware of this. And again, I just want to throw this out. If you're on Medicare, any type of Medicare, please do yourself a massive favor. Grab your Medicare card, call Chapter right there, see what they can do. Medicare's changed so much this year in 2026, and you probably saw my video the other day as well. Back, I think it was the very end of January, I don't remember the exact date, but CMS came out and they announced some major changes for Medicare and compensations going forward. I'm going to tell you this much. All the plan eliminations that we saw and the plans that we saw, gone, discontinued, eliminated for 2026, that's going to be nothing compared to what we see in 2027. Okay, we're going to see some massive eliminations, discontinuations, all kinds of things with tons of plans across the board when it comes to these Medicare plans, because CMS is not going to basically pay right? They're not going to pay. Therefore, they're going to get rid of tons and tons of plans. My point is, if you're on Medicare, if you hate your plan, if you feel like it's not covering you properly, if you need questions answered, if you need help with your initial enrollment into Medicare, if you're turning 65, if you feel like you can't see your doctor, your prescriptions aren't being covered, if they're not paying enough, whatever it happens to be, anything like that, please call Chapter. See what they can do for you. The reason that I say this is this. Number one, it's free. I've got nothing to sell you here on this channel, okay? It's free. You can see it right there for yourself. Free Medicare help. That's number one. Number two, I see the comments down below. People that are getting better plans, better coverages, that are saving over $1,000 on average. I mean, in this document alone, stack of comments here, in these, tons of people are reaching out. I saved X dollars. I saved $1,000. I saved $1,200. I saved $5,000. I saved, $262 a month. I saved $3,000. I saved $280 a month. Whatever. The numbers go on and on. Thousands and thousands of dollars. They're helping tons of you. I mean, again, over 10,000 of you just in the last year have called them, collectively saving over $2 million as a whole just in this community in the last year. That's incredible. Anyway, my secret little goal by the end of this year is to help those of you in this community collectively save $10 million by the end of this year. Not asking you for money. I don't want your money. That's not what I'm saying for. I'm not trying to get you to buy anything. This is not about buying something. I've got nothing to sell you. This is literally about calling Chapter there to get free help. That's it. When you call and you get help and you save $1,000, $1,200, $2,000, $2,500, $600, whatever it happens to be, that gets added on to that $2 million plus of collective savings. And by the end of this year, I want to help those of you in this community save $10 million. That's what I'm talking about. Savings of $10 million by literally getting a free service by calling Chapter right there. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, if you're on Medicare, go ahead and do that. After you talk to them, drop a comment down below on any video. It does not matter the video. Any video here on this channel, just use the word Chapter within your comment. That's the keyword I search for. I'll grab your comment and I'll add it to my stack of comments here that I feature in upcoming videos and in community posts. There's a lot of comments that I get daily and weekly. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Medicare's a mess. It's going to become even more of a mess over the coming weeks, months, and years here. I'll continue to keep you posted on this. Anyway, if you have not done so, again, call Chapter there. See what they can do. Call them Monday through Friday during regular business hours. You'll connect with a real human. It'll be awesome. And again, I look forward to reading that comment. Just make sure to use the word Chapter within your comment so I can find it. That's the keyword that I search for. And other than that, please share this video. Big share button down below. Please subscribe. Big subscribe button down below. And I'll catch you again later in the next one. Look forward to reading those comments. Enjoy.